We are back in my kitchen where we are discussing jars. Now, at the Crawfordsville, Indiana Goodwill, somebody had donated all of these great, I don't know, jars are like Heinz 57 jars. But the lady said they came in a case, they were brand new, unused, and they're like a ketchup bottle. And I couldn't find on here, it's just a number 20, and in the triangle it says AAC. If you know what that means, let me know. And then here it says 20. But it's going to take a cap, a pop cap, I do know that. So I'm going to take the measurement and a picture of this. I'm going to send this to the Fillmore bottle company, and I'm going to get me a box of lids that fit these that I can use for canning. And then whenever I make any kind of homemade mustards or ketchups or like my own Heinz 57 type sauces, or even syrups can go in this. So I'm going to, and somebody had a whole bunch of syrup bottles in there too, and I almost grabbed them, and I just said no, I would rather go tall on my syrup bottle. So, and then I have all the bell wire type lids for that. So these for pressure canning or water bath canning, that will be perfect. I'm really excited about this. And so your local Goodwill, I would have to say this is my Goodwill find of the day, and each bottle was 69 cents each. And then it was Wednesday, so I got the military discount was actually less than it would have been for the Wednesday 30% off things. And these are reusable, and I can make it low salt, low carb, low sugar, whatever foods, I can make it for John and me. So, but you can see here that I can all of my own food, except for some of the rarities that I don't quite, that I need for a recipe, but from jams to everything, but all the meats, everything. And then I found this, it's called sunflower butter, made from sunflower seeds, and it's peanut free, and it tastes just like peanut butter. It really does. It's really good. That is me in my house, the very first house I ever built. And I was 29 years old, and my hair's a frazzled mess because I've been cooking Thanksgiving dinner all day. And you can see my double wall ovens. I got some pies. You can see the pies in the oven there, the pumpkin pies and the apple pies. You can see them in the oven. And then look at that beautiful turkey. And there you go. I don't think I've changed that much. Really, my hair's a mess, but yeah. That was the first house I ever built, and that was in 1994, 1995, I think. Something like that. I'm 52, so. And I remember this year because the kids baked my cake. They had just baked my cake, so prior to this picture being taken, I must have turned 30 because I remember them making a 3 and an O. Instead of putting the candles up right, the kids put a 3 and an O with candles laying on their sides, and I couldn't light them. So I had to add candles to the cake. So I remember my 30th birthday. I remember that. Isn't that funny? Anyway, a little throwback time there. Maybe I'll post this on a Throwback Thursday. Look at that. John put that in his tea drawer, probably so he could look at it. He's something else. Now, okay, next up, I'm going to take this trail mix, which was $8.43 at Walmart. It's just the cashews, cranberries, and almonds. And I'm going to measure out portions, and I'm going to vacuum seal them. So that way my husband won't just dip in here and eat a whole bunch, or I won't either. I'll eat the amount that's in the portion size in the bags, and where you get 10 little bags for $4.93 at Walmart, you'll be able to get 3 times to 4 times the amount if you pack them yourself. That's next on the list. Let's be doing it. Some other new items on the list was I gave my roasting pan away and it never came back. Well, I didn't give it away. I loaned it away and it didn't come back. So now I have my new turkey roasting pan, and this one, it's really, really pretty, and I got it at Goodwill. It's another Goodwill find. I got it at Goodwill for $4.99, and it's a nice heavy ironclad one. I really, really am happy with it. So It's got some nice handles on it too. Nice heavy duty handles. We're really happy with it. So, and it pretty much matches the one that I had before, but this one's probably about a 1/2 inch deeper, which I like because when company comes, I can also fill this up with mashed potatoes, bake it in the oven, and then as many people as we have at the reunions and stuff, they can just come in here and dip out the mashed potatoes as well. So this would be great for that too. Looks really, really good. I need to stir it here a little bit and get that cream cheese. That low-fat cream cheese, it just did not want to melt. You really got to break it up. And I ended up adding the other half of those peppers, those chili peppers in here, and it didn't really do anything. And I realized that it said on the can that they were mild. So if you want any heat at all and you want to taste those peppers at all, get the mediums. Even if you use a 1/2 of a can, at least you'll get some spice. The mild ones, I didn't get any spice at all. And then I ended up adding a little bit more regular cream cheese in here because the fat-free cream cheese, it was horrible. And you've got to make things you're at least willing to eat. And I didn't like the way it tasted in there, so I added some regular cream cheese to it for me. Hey, this is an adventure for both of us. I upped the carbs a little bit, but I had to have the real thing. And John said it tasted better that way too, so you gotta like the food you're eating. Or you won't eat it. I'm gonna give it a try. All right, so we'll get some of that frozen up too.